Katara is one of my favorite characters in all of The Last Airbender. Her skill in waterbending and her kind heart made her a great overall character, and I really did love her in the series. However, starting out, I actually hated her. In my eyes, she started out as one of the worst characters in the whole show. But, as the show went on, she turned into one of the best. And here's why. Starting out in Season 1, Katara was literally how the Ember Island players portrayed her. Gleaming optimism and really, really naive. She does some extremely dumb stuff in Season 1. Saying she would leave with Aang after knowing him for what, 1 day? Stealing the waterbending scroll, endangering the whole gang. And getting mad at Aang when he was better than her at waterbending. Getting real cozy with Jet. Believing in this horrible fortune teller. Overall, she made so many mistakes. Her character was literally what she was, just a child. Sure, Sokka was annoying and sexist, and he was a child, but he knew that he was the man of the tribe, and he was the older brother, and that gave him the maturity. Katara, on the other hand, was the complete opposite of this, and I'm surprised the gang didn't get captured or killed because of her. But what I think happens next is really important. Because I think in the episode Bato of the Water Tribe, a really unsuspecting episode, I think here is where Katara realizes her place in this world. And that she has to help Aang in whatever way she can. And then just a few episodes later in The Deserter, after learning she can heal, she realizes she is more powerful than she could have ever imagined while she was living in the South Pole. And from here is where she truly starts maturing as a character. Fighting the norm to make Pakku train her was a prime example of how she grew. And especially in Season 2, in the desert episode, she really shows us how she can take charge and be the mature one when needed. And after the crossroads of destiny, when Zuko betrays her trust and Aang dies, I think it was the final straw for her. She realized that being this fragile girl was not going to help anymore, and she had to change her personality to fit how the world around her was changing. And in Season 3, we see her personality explode. The Painted Lady, the Runaway, the Puppet Master, the Invasion, the Southern Raiders, and Sozin's Comet. In each of these episodes, she shows us exactly how far she's come from the very humble beginnings. The Painted Lady shows us how Katara will do anything to help the people around her, even when she doesn't know them. The Runaway shows us how much she cares about her friends. Even if it makes her a little bossy at times, it's all because she cares. The Puppet Master showed us how Katara, a teenage girl, is possibly one of the most powerful waterbenders in the world. And the Invasion showed us her team skills and her cooperation with her brother. The Southern Raiders showed us Katara's alternate side, a side of her we had never ever seen, adding so much depth to her character, demonstrating the lengths that she will go for what she wants. And this was such a change from every other episode, and it was such a building block for Katara. And finally, Sozin's Comet showed us her determination and will to fight, and also showing us how great of a bender and friend she really is. Katara is one of my favorite characters, and I'm glad she had a good redemption from the beginning. She's kind at heart and tough as nails when fighting. She's cunning and resourceful, loving and caring. The writers really showed us the best to worst of Katara, with the worst being right at the beginning and the best being right at the end. It was truly amazing to see this journey throughout the 3 seasons. This really made me realize that a character doesn't have to be the best character from the beginning of the show. They can really build up in each season and piece together a story, making an amazing character over the course of the series. And I really hope that more shows implement this kind of writing technique. So even if a character is not so good to start with, they can make them better and make them loved by the audience by the end of the series. So anyways, that is going to be the video for today. A short analysis on Katara and how she went from what I thought was the worst character to being one of my favorites. Let me know down below what you think of Katara. Was she the worst, or was she alright in the beginning? And also let me know if you like this type of video. I really do hope you enjoyed this. My name is Rohan. Subscribe for everything Avatar, and until next time.
Yeah, so I saw you while I was walking past the coffee shop. Had to stop and look, I mean you haven't been around a lot, and I guess that I was caught up when you waved me inside. And I'll tell you what was going on inside of my mind, I was like